Hello everyone, Mike Rempel from Excel Bytes with today's Excel Bytes blog post. Today I want to show you 3 tricks that I use all the time, and they're fast, they're quick, they're very efficient, and I hope that you will incorporate these into your work habits and save a lot of time yourself. So let's jump in and take a look at these 3 tricks in Excel. The first trick is copying a worksheet. Oftentimes I do this for usually one of 2 reasons. One reason is that I have a worksheet set up just like I like it, and I want to have another worksheet very similar but don't want to start from scratch, and I just want to make a few changes to it. Or I want to do some radical modifications or tests on something and I don't want to mess up my original worksheet and data. I want to kind of have a play area to try some new things on. So I want to make a copy leaving my original intact. So the easiest way to do this is to hold down your control key, click on the tab, slide it over, and Excel just makes a duplicate. You can see they're both identical. It just renamed it, putting a parenthetical 2 after it. Kept all the formulas intact. Here I had VLOOKUP formulas here and here. All those are still intact. And now I have an exact duplicate of my worksheet. So again, all you do is hold down your control key, click on the tab, slide it over, and Excel makes an exact duplicate. The second trick is converting formulas to their values. And you can see on this worksheet, here I have a series of VLOOKUP formulas, same with down here. And I want to convert those to their values after I did the lookup. I would just select the range and I would use the keyboard shortcuts Control-C, Menu-V. And you can see now all of those are now their values instead of the original formulas. I'll use Control-Z to go back to that. So how did that work? Well, Control-C is very obvious. We've all used that. It's the copy function. So all I did was Control-C to copy those cells. Now the menu function on your keyboard, if I hit the menu key now, the menu key is on the bottom row of your full-size keyboard. You have your space bar, an Alt key, the Windows key, and then you have the menu key right before your right control key. If I hit the menu key, that's the same as right-clicking in Excel. And then if I hover over the 1, 2, 3 image here, you notice it's the values function, and the shortcut for that is a V. So again, if I hit Control-C to copy, Menu-V, it converts all those formulas to their values. If you just have one cell that you want to do this to, let's say I just want to convert this one cell, another quick way is using the function keys. I can just hit the F2, F9, and enter, and it does the same thing. I'll Control-Z to undo that. The F2 key puts that cell in edit mode. I'm going to escape out of that. The F9 key will convert a formula or a portion of a formula to its values. And I use that F9 key a lot when I'm working on a formula. For example, if I click inside the VLOOKUP formula and I click the lookup value argument, you notice it highlights the H9. If I hit F9, it converts that to what its value is going to be. In this case, 65. So hitting F2 to put it into its edit mode, F9 to convert it to its values, then enter will convert that one cell to its values. Now that only works for a single cell. I cannot use the F2, F9 shortcut. If I did it here, F2, F9, enter, it just did the first cell. It can't do a group of cells. That's why I use the Control-C, Menu-V shortcut. But for a single cell, you can use F2, F9, and enter. The last trick that I use a lot is to clear all in an area of my worksheet. let's say I have this area here and I just want to remove it, everything. I want to remove the text, the formatting, the lines, the borders, everything. If I just hit delete, Excel does not delete the lines. It doesn't delete any of the formatting aspects of that. It only deletes the values within the cells. But if I want to delete everything within an area, I use the keyboard shortcut or the key tips Alt-HEA, and that clears everything. I'll hit Control-Z to undo that. And what does Alt-HEA do? Well, again, if I highlight that range, the Alt key brings up your key tips, and notice it brings up all these series of letters and numbers up in the ribbon. And then each one represents some area or function. The H, if you notice here, is the Home tab of the ribbon. So H gets me to the Home tab. E takes me to the Clear option within Editing. So if I hit E, that opens up the Clear drop-down list, and then A is Clear All. So I hit A, and now I've cleared that whole area of all its contents, its values, its formulas, its formatting, etc. So again, that keyboard shortcut is Alt-HEA. And those are 3 tips that I hope you find very useful in your day-to-day Excelling. So thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so at my website, excel-bytes.com, or at any of the social networks noted below. Thanks a lot, have a great day, and happy Excelling!